everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Pucks and Power Plays podcast brought to you by Boston Sports Entertainment Network. Real quick before we get into all the socials, technology is a huge pain. We spent almost an hour trying to get this to work, but we're actually here now, so you guys have us in all of our lovely glory. But you can find BSCN at BSCN_617 on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find them at _BSCN_617 on TikTok. And then you can find the podcast at Pucks and PPs Pod on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. You can also listen to us on Spotify, Apple, and any other podcast streaming networks that you like. We do have a Discord, but we don't publicly share that link because we had some issues with bots. So if you'd like to join to talk trading cards, stuff about the podcast, or just book club, you can message us and we will send you the link for that. I'm Liz. You can find me at Liz__Frazier. And this week we have a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Laney. Laney May P on Twitter.
You got upgraded from the chat.
Yeah.
You're actually on the podcast.
On the podcast. Crazy.
It does look a bit different this week. We are missing Emily, unfortunately, but that's because she has a job, which is very important. She's on a business trip, so I hope that's going well for her if she's listening to us, or if she's listening to us later. Hi, Emily. We miss you.
Hi.
But how would you like to start this off, Laney? Is there any specific topics you would like to talk about?
Yes. And I was discovering this during the whole technology issue. For Halloween, Pasta shaved. He lost 10 years.
Yeah. The eye bags are still there, but the rest is gone.
He almost looks like he did draft day.
Just gotta remove a few bags under his eyes, though.
A few traumatizing years with the Boston Bruins.
The baby as well. That'll probably do it.
Yeah. Anyways, that was really funny to me, and I can't stop laughing or thinking about it.
Well, I mean, Halloween was great. They had their game right before Halloween and right after Halloween, and both of those were great. But Halloween, the photos, the entire group chat trying to find out who Crowley was because he was just there in a Bruins hoodie to find out that he was being Zadora for Halloween is probably the best thing.
Me too. You know what? Me too. See, that I looked at that and I was like, it's not as noticeable for the costume, but when you're looking at the pictures from the meet and greets and everything, I was like, oh my God. Like when I sent the picture of they look like they're doing their senior photos, I was like, this doesn't look right. And then it finally clicked to me earlier and I was like, oh, chatting up.
I think also he was trying to be a child because he was Kevin from Home Alone. As the Fanatics tweet called him Kevin Pasternak instead of David.
Yes.
And our social media admin has been joking about it all season, which has been fantastic. And probably one of the highlights is whenever I see something about Kevin, I'm just like, oh, another pasta thing. And we're just going to poke fun at it.
The TikTok was gold.
Everything about it was gold.
Yeah.
But to get onto our games, we had, I believe it was 3. I'm pulling it up. Since we last talked on here, we have had 3 games because the unfortunate 7-2 loss did happen while we were live, and we're not going to talk about it because that's last week. And between that and this, we've had 3 games that have actually gone surprisingly well for the Bruins.
We won all 3.
And I don't think anyone had that.
I wouldn't.
No. I'm going to find our predictions real quick because this is where it matters. None of us thought this was going to happen. Like, at most, we each had one win for that entire week. We thought we were going to die Saturday. Saturday's a different story. But starting with Tuesday against the Islanders, I obviously had my win because it's the Islanders. But we won 5-2. Very impressive for this team after losing 7-2 the night before, mind you. Less than 24 hours apart.
God.
They come out swinging. I was not expecting that. Let alone with 2 power play goals. So we have a power play again, somewhat.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
We were 2 for 4 on the power play. So, I mean, 50-50 was kind of fair.
Yeah. I'm pretending like that game doesn't exist.
What are your feelings about that game?
Oh, I stopped after first period. I was like, I'm not doing this. I was like, cool, Kiki got one. And then I just started hearing everything, and I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. After that first period, I was so prepared to see them do what they did the night before, but worse, because what do you mean? They score a minute 8 into the game. And we end the first down 2-0.
Yeah.
It wasn't pretty. But then we came out strong in that second period. We had 3 goals. Lindholm on the power play again. I feel like most of his goals have been on the power play this year, and I actually want to look at that because I'm curious. All of his goals have been power play goals, apparently. He's had 4 power play goals this season and 4 goals. So good for him.
Yeah.
We need to keep him working on the power play because something's clicking there for him to have all of that. So I'll take it. Then we had Pasta after him, and then Izamat about just under a minute later with a beautiful pass from McAvoy and Zadorov. Because I believe this is when we started sitting Mason, and we had the McAvoy-Zadorov pairing back.
We'll get to that.
And it was Lindholm's first game back, so we officially had Hampus. He had his first point of the season with an assist on Pasta's goal. So it was very nice to have him back, which also, besides sitting Mason, forced the Zadorov-McAvoy pairing.
I do like it.
It's a good pairing. I think they work so well together.
I think it is crazy to sit Mason for 3 games after 3 assists in 1 game. And look, I won't deny, I know he needs work. I know. I may be the biggest lover, but I'm the biggest hater. They're not going to get any better if you keep him on the bench.
You're not wrong. But it will potentially, hopefully, light a fire under his ass so he just starts, going.
After what's-his-face said, I hope so.
About how he should be pissed? All of Sturp's comments about it?
Because he's big.
You have feelings.
I hate. He doesn't have PR training whatsoever, and it shows.
But I also love that because I kind of like having that very realistic, brutally honest, this is how these guys should be feeling. Here's what's going on. I like the lack of PR training to an extent. I haven't hit the point where I hate it yet.
To an extent, yes. But it's going to bite him in the butt.
With front office, probably.
Oh, yeah. With front office, but also later in the season when his ways aren't working out and he's talking all this trash and they're still not performing to what he wants them to perform to.
I mean, they won 3 games. They're somewhat performing.
They are. And I'm proud of them.
Very proud.
After 6, I would really hope so.
Oh, God, yeah, I would so hope so. But then we ended the third period of Tuesday's game with a power play goal from Geeky and then an empty net from Min, which he needed that empty netter. Like, I know it's an empty net, and, like, it's
A
still
goal is
a
a goal.
Mm-hmm.
A goal is a goal.
Doesn't matter if it's, like, a real goal or not on a goalie. You still need that sometimes.
Face-offs, we did pretty well, too.
We did. We won 24 of 43 face-offs. I believe, was this the game that... No, it's next game. All right. So, on our second game of the week, on Thursday, we kind of hit a little dilemma, and our team may or may not have realized that we're only allowed one healthy Lindholm at a time. During our game against Buffalo, we ended up losing Elias Lindholm, I believe, during the second period, I want to say, start of the second.
I want to say second.
I'm going to look this up because I know... I love how everything's about what came out today, and I'm like, that's not where we're at right now.
They just love to not have Lindholms playing together.
They really don't. Lindholm, our team's cursed. We have the Lindholm curse of only one is allowed at a time. And
I think it's rude.
we have Lindholm. And it is very rude because both of them, when they're on the ice, are a lot of fun. But he suffered a knee-to-knee either at the end of the first or near the start of the second from Greenway. And our team did apparently try to go after him to fight him, and nothing came of it. But the boys did come together for a win. We did have another power play goal, this time by Geeky again, so back-to-back games. I believe that was his last goal, so Thursday was his 6th straight game of scoring. So he had 6 goals in 6 games. And that streak unfortunately ended on Saturday, which was very rude of it.
Yeah.
But I believe he might not still be tied for the most goals in the league, but he was up there going into it.
Did somebody already hit 10 goals this season?
Yes. Cole Caulfield, Jack Hughes, and Nathan McKinnon have all hit 10 goals. And then there's 8 players. No, I can do math. 7 players with 9 goals, and one of them is Morgan Geeky.
We got a game tomorrow. Geek Squad.
Go Morgan Geeky, honestly. But he hit goal 9 of the season, and I honestly don't think anyone was expecting him to be leading the team in goals right now, let alone at the time of that, tied for the most in the league. Like, if you saw a Bruins player on a graphic for most goals, you were probably going to think Pasternak. Maybe Elias Lindholm.
My first 2 would be Poster or Geeky.
That's fair.
Lindholm close behind. But given the circumstances now,
we only have 2 options.
Yeah. Also, for that Buffalo game, I would like to say shots on goal 40-22.
Yeah, that close of a game, and they basically had double our shots, and we won 4-3.
Yeah.
In overtime, with a beautiful goal by Huznadinov, by the way. The pass from Mitten, Hampus on the ice with them.
Yeah.
Healthy Hampus is fantastic in play. And then putting the kids on the ice together.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. I wouldn't say stressed, but I was very curious about who they were going to put on the ice to replace Elias in that situation, considering he was out for the game.
Yeah.
Because 3-on-3, he is one of the better guys on the ice, but Mitten and Huznadinov. That was fantastic. I love that pair together in the ice. I don't know if it's because it was a 3-on-3, so there was so much open room within it. But they were able to fly.
No, and I think that's huge for us because last season we did not have that speed.
No.
At all. Like, towards the end, I was like, I think I could skate faster.
I could run faster than this team on skates. Throw me out there right now.
Put me in, coach. Let's go.
I'm ready. You traded half your team. Throw me in for like $5. Or whatever we have left in cap space.
Yeah. No, I really like the... Yeah, and I really like the lines for that.
What were the lines?
I just remember one, to be honest with you. I just remember thinking, wow, we're actually playing like we play together.
Oh, Huznadinov, Lindholm, Pasta. That came from the end of Tuesday's game where we swapped him to the first line. I really like how that line looked.
Yes.
Not that Geeky doesn't work there, but I think it worked really, really well with having someone else who's super fast on that line, who can then, rush in if needed.
Yeah.
And, Geeky on the third line, one, insane to say, too. He fit in pretty well with Mitten and Janelle.
I personally feel like Geeky's one of those players. He can kind of mesh with anybody.
I feel like if you can mesh with Pasta, you can probably find someone else to mesh with.
Yeah.
And then our fourth line was the same of Isamont, Corelli, Kastelik. And then our second line was still the same of Middlestat, Zaka, and Arvidsson. And our defense was, once again, without Mason Levray for a second game straight.
Yep. Oh, Mason, I miss you.
I think I just noticed something, and I want to check this because I'm actually curious.
While you do that, Corpy, 0.925, 37 saves.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On the topic of Corpy, he is our first goalie to play a back-to-back this season. He played Tuesday and then he played Thursday. We've been alternating every other game at this point, but he played the technically first official back-to-back with the goalies not alternating. But I'm wondering if it's because they wanted Sway for Carolina and they didn't want to play him Thursday, Saturday.
That would make sense.
That's very interesting.
I hate saying it, but at this point, they're both doing great. I would also want Sway for Carolina.
You do want Sway for Carolina, but giving Corpy technically the first back-to-back, starting.
When you're paying $8 million for Sway is kind of crazy.
Yeah. I know it's not an official back-to-back in, the Monday, Tuesday, but it's back-to-back games.
Yeah.
So it's still a back-to-back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to blame Jacob if anything goes wrong because of this, because of his prediction when he was on. I don't remember if you saw it.
I was there, but I don't remember. What was it?
I told him I wouldn't bring it up, but I will clip it. So I am going to say it. If it happens, that clip of him is getting clipped and posted everywhere. But he said his weird, strange prediction for the season was that we're going to trade Sway.
For those who don't know, I'm a Sway defender. And that really hurt my feelings.
I saw it in your face. Don't worry. I also love him, and he really likes him. But he's also getting nervous because of how we're going about it right now with giving them literally, as of right now, it is a 50-50 split between the two of them. And if you're paying him, what is it, 8.25? It's at least 8. You can't do 50-50. He needs to have more than 50% of the games.
Okay, I'm seeing like kind of both sides to it. Because in my opinion, if I'm paying somebody $8 million, they're going to be on that damn ice.
They better be on that ice, because why are you sitting on the bench like a backup?
But also, Corpy's interview from last season at the end of the season, not a happy camper.
No, and he's so entitled to that when he was a starter before he came here, and who knows what he was told with training camp, and there not being a Sway or anything to start, and it's like, oh hey, you're our goalie.
This is why I don't like front office.
Front office has so many issues. So many.
I honestly, the thought of Sway being traded, like, gives me anxiety.
Where would he even go? Because, like, okay, theoretically, if you were to trade him, you don't trade him to someone within the division, let alone the conference. Do not put that man in the Eastern Conference against you. But where in the West do you send him?
It'd be kind of funny. It would be kind of funny if he was still in the Eastern Conference.
Dude, we totally would like somehow trade him to Florida and he'd be with Brad again.
That was foul.
I know.
That was foul.
I know.
To be honest, I think he'd hate the West Coast.
Oh, probably. He's from Alaska, went to Maine, came to Boston. Like, if he goes to the West, he's gonna be on the West Coast.
If he's West Coast, I see him Canada. Like,
I hope you know you're the reason we brought this up. You missed it, but we're talking about how Corby had the first technical back-to-back between the goalies, and they're at a 50-50 split.
I don't need it being right either.
I would very much like it not to be, because I really don't need to clip you and put it on the internet of you making that prediction.
The hate that you would get.
The amount of hate you would get, I'd have to be like, I don't know this man. Never met this man a day in my life. Don't know what he was doing with me in that video. Like, I don't know him. He wasn't sitting behind me.
Just crop yourself out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a blurry face on it, or like some blonde wig or something, and it's like, oh, that's not me. That's like my evil twin.
Just put blades.
You will be in danger, 100%.
Oh yeah.
But also, I don't think he'll become the main goalie. But I do see them getting closer to a split. And while I do think Corby deserves more games than what he got last season, I don't think it should be like close to a 50-50. It should be more like 75-25.
Yeah.
Maybe 70-30, like max is what I would give them because they're both good.
But also, controversial, trade Corpy to a team that needs him.
Is that controversial? Emily and I have been saying that for like how long now?
I love Corpy, don't get me wrong.
But he deserves to play for a team that will treat him like a starter.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have to voice that. I mean, the way he did voice it was a little strong, but valid. Let him play.
Honestly, they never should have stopped the split. You're not wrong.
And they shouldn't
Because
have traded
they're dumb.
Oli.
Okay. I do want Kastelik though.
I know.
Like that's the downside.
See, I can't do this. I could never be in the office where I could never be in the room where it happened. Hamilton quote. Anyways, sorry.
I want to be in the room where it happened when the Marchand trade went down.
I don't. I think I would be
The Coyle and the Carlo because I want to talk them out of it.
I would just. Ain't no way this is happening.
I'd be like, put the phone down, hang up right now.
Take your words back.
Oh, sorry. Oh, we're going through traffic. Can't hear you. And just end it.
I do think 50-50 was best, but I don't think 50-50 is best when we're paying Sway $8 million.
No. And we're paying Corpy. I think we're actually at $4 million with him because they only retained it for last season. So we're paying him also a lot to sit on the bench and be under like 25% game wise. I believe that's how much we're paying him.
Annual cap is for.
Oh no, we're still paying him. Okay. We will pay him $3 million for the entirety of his contract. Because they're paying him $1 million for every year. I thought it was only for the first year. That's interesting.
My brain was telling me that he was a longer contract. I don't know why.
It's because everyone else has long contracts. So it feels like everyone should have a long one. But you're not wrong. We all knew it would happen. That if we didn't sign Sway before trading Hallmark, it would. I don't think we knew it would turn into the entire mess that it turned into that season. But it definitely would have been smarter to sign him first.
Yeah. But they were going back and forth for so long, so it was like, what can we do? Yeah. Okay.
You're not wrong.
Okay. Stop attacking us. Damn.
I miss him so much. Oh, Laney froze. Oh no. Technology.
My heart just. I think you're good.
Okay.
Oh. Wait. No, you're good. I think so.
Am I freezing for you? Because you just froze for me, but I heard
Yeah. Oh.
Technology.
Technology.
Took us so long to get here.
If we just don't pay attention, it won't do it.
I think we all have opinions because those 6 years should have been here and not in Florida. But I digress. So for reference, Jacob and I are playing each other in the fantasy league this week, so I'm assuming that don't check the score right now either means I'm beating the crap out of him or he's beating the crap out of me. So now I need to check it. Because you can't tell me not to check.
Yeah, it's just gonna make her check.
Right. Oh, I'm at 5.5 and he's at 0.7. I know it's only game 1 of the week, but
Pop off.
I'm winning.
Strong start.
Oh, Nylander had 5.5. Good for him. And that game's still going. I'll take it.
I completely forgot to do my fantasy.
Oh, this is so funny. I have just Nylander and I'm beating 5 of his guys, and the rest of mine just started.
Hockey amazes me because 30 minutes ago, I was telling you the Leafs were getting their butt kicked because it was 3-0 when I checked, and now they're leading.
Hey, like 3-0, 3-1 is the most dangerous lead in hockey.
Damn.
But also, welcome to the ADHD that comes with the podcast. Of getting so sidetracked because we were talking about Thursday's game and the Lindholm injury, and now we're all the way over here.
Make it worse. I have ADHD very bad.
We all do, but it's okay because it makes it flow, and it's not like it's like, not that it's scripted, but it doesn't make it scripted because we just kind of go.
We have commentary. It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, but we do have the Lindholm update. So he got an MRI, and then he wasn't at practice on Friday, and they got their MRI results back today. Or it might not have been today, but they came out about it today. So Sturm said that Lindholm's MRI confirmed what they thought it was, but he's not going to share it, and Lindholm is week to week.
I want to know why we aren't sharing it. I'm nosy.
I'm so nosy, but I also get it because you don't want guys targeting whatever it is. Like, I'm assuming, because it was his knee that he got hit on. So you don't know where exactly this injury is, or if it led to like some type of concussion or something with how he hit the ice.
Right.
So you don't want to confirm what the injury is, so guys don't like deliberately target it.
Yeah.
But
I know,
also,
I'm just nosy.
the last Lindholm was out week to week, and all we knew was it wasn't the same injury from last season. Like, he didn't injure anything near that area, which was good. But he was week to week, and now we have another Lindholm week to week. And all we know is he got an MRI. And I want to know what's wrong.
I mean, it tells you it was bad enough that he had to get an MRI.
And that it's what they thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have the Harris update.
Oh, yeah.
Because that came out on... Oh boy, when did that come out? That came out on Thursday before the game. So Harris sustained a right ankle fracture during their game against Florida. He underwent a successful open reduction, and his recovery time is approximately 2 months. So he's in a boot.
Seems kind of insanely quick.
It does, for the fact that he was on a scooter and within a week is now just in a boot and not on the scooter anymore
Right.
is insane. But also good for him if he's feeling well enough to not have to use it, that he can walk in a boot.
But also at the same time, don't stress on it.
Yeah, like take your time and relax. Your health is more important than playing hockey. Like, I understand you get paid, but you're still going to get paid even if you're injured. Like, don't rush back and make it worse.
Right.
It's important to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But now we're down 2, and it's really sad. Oh, and Lindholm's daughter was born before the game on Thursday.
Yes. A precious little baby.
Her name is Magnolia. It's so cute. Did you see the little story about why they chose her name?
Because he proposed to his fiance under one.
And they're like her favorite as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's so perfect. That's so sweet.
That is, like, it's so cute.
I love it when there's like, I know there's normally meaning behind a name, but when there's like that type of meaning behind a name and it ties into the couple as well.
Deep meaning, yeah. That's so cute.
I love it so much. Yeah, Thursday's game, we had a power play goal. We also let in a power play goal, but it's fine because we stopped the other 4 power plays. So we'll take it. We can't be perfect. Nobody's gonna not let in anything all season, so
Right.
it's not like last year's issue where it was consistently happening. We're having a few games between each power play goal that we've been having lately, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
And then we had Saturday's game, which we surprisingly won 2-1. And like, I was invested in the game. It was a pretty interesting game, but it also kind of felt boring because nothing happened until the 3rd.
Literally no goals, no penalties in first or second.
Oh no, there's a penalty in the 1st and one in the 2nd, and that's it.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
You're good.
But only one penalty for us.
And one for them. I feel like both teams 100% should have been penalized more than they were that game.
Probably, but it's the Canes.
But like, I don't understand how both of our teams only came away with 1.
And you know what I think is funny? Is that those penalties were on Jarvis and Sintorov.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Zadorov deserved his penalty. I think we had other stuff that game that deserved a penalty more than his. And same with Jarvis. I feel like Carolina had a few moments where they were more deserving of a penalty than Jarvis.
Refs are blind.
Because apparently you can't hold a guy. I mean, you can.
They wanted to hug.
It's just interesting. But I will say, I also wasn't entirely bored because we didn't let anything in. And I really thought we were going to like collapse on ourselves that game because it was Carolina. So to have Middlestat score a minute 27 into the 3rd and then 3.5 minutes later have Arvidsson score, fantastic.
Yeah.
We also had new lines too.
Oh, yeah.
But our faceoffs were still pretty close. We were at 46.5% for the game, and we were without Lindholm, who I don't know how he was last week. The week before that, he was like top of the league in faceoffs.
Yeah.
So doing that well without the top guy in faceoffs isn't that bad. It's not like we were at like 20%. But following Lindholm's injury, we put Geeky back on the first line and we moved Kuznetsov to center. I really liked how the three of them looked. I did feel like at times they kind of got caved in their zone, but other times they did have opportunities and moments.
Yeah.
Our second line was the same as it has been. No changing that. And then our third and fourth lines is where stuff changes. Our third line was Janot and Mitten still, but we moved Kastelik up to the third line, which I thought was interesting. I like how he plays with Mitten, but I don't know how I feel about him and Janot.
I'm not a fan.
Of which one, him and Janot or him and Mitten?
Him and Janot. I think if they played more, they could get a little system going. Yeah. I think more work needs to be on that line.
I agree. I also don't know if I still think Mitten and Janot click. Like they do, but they don't for me.
Mitten's so young.
He is. He's 20, 21. He's a baby.
He's got work. He's doing great.
He is. I feel like since we called him out last week, he has kind of gone to prove us wrong. And I think it's very funny that I believe his line, it was his line on Monday. We were crapping on the third line of Asimont, Janot, and Mitten. And of course, all three of them combined for our second goal of that game right at the end of it when we were still live. And we're like, oh. We just kind of crapped on them and now they're doing something. So I guess we need to crap on the Bruins more.
Yeah. For some reason, every time I tweet somebody needs to do something or I talk crap on them, they score.
It's like with the group chat. I was complaining about freaking Middlestad, and then he had the first goal of the game, and I was like, oh, okay.
Sorry, King.
Before I said something to you? Sorry. It's like
my bad.
Last year, where I forget who it was that tweeted at him, and he responded with, like, tell me how you really feel or whatever it was, and then he went off.
I love when hockey players have access to social media.
I miss Brad on Twitter. I understand why he deleted it and removed his account because they started making you pay for stuff. I totally get it, but I miss him on Twitter.
He has to have like a backup account.
He has a secret burner somewhere where he's just stalking like edits of himself, probably.
Oh, I 100% believe it. But also, he saw every single one of us tweaking when he left.
Probably. I hope
I
so.
still get edits from when he came back to the Garden. And I was like...
I did too. I got one the other day when I was scrolling, and I'm like, I don't want to cry right now, so I'm going to save it for later.
Oh,
do you know what I've been edits of recently?
What?
Sway and Allmark.
I get those. I get those at least once a week. But that's my own doing because this is all my fault because I like every single edit.
No, right? I like them too, but also I don't need to hear like, oh, just how fast the night changes and it's from them together hugging to them on separate teams. And I'm like, no, thank you. Didn't need that right now.
A knife to the heart.
But for our game against Carolina, we did have Beecher come back into the lineup. And he was a wing on the fourth line with Pirelli and Eismont. And then our defense was the same, with Mason missing his third game, which I have some very, very strong thoughts on because I went to practice on Friday. And he was one of the three guys who remained on the ice after practice ended to work on stuff with the coaches.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
This is great. I hope he proves people wrong. Genuinely, I hope something just a switch flips and he pops off. He's
I
got
agree.
so much potential. So much.
But you can't pair him with McAvoy. That's my one issue.
No, I hate that line. And every time I saw it, I was like, I don't know if it's worth watching the game.
No, I hate how they're trying to force that line because it clearly doesn't work. Both of them are too offensive in their own way with how they play that they put the other in a bad situation if something goes wrong, that they don't work together because of that.
Whose line was he on for the 3 assists?
He was with...
You're so much faster at this than I am.
It's because I send the lines to my family for the group chat for all of our first goals, so I'm swiping through all the images super quickly instead of scrolling on Twitter.
Smart.
He was with Peak, and we had Zadorov with McAvoy, and that was the first game we won in however long. And then we put him back with McAvoy for our game against Ottawa, and we saw how that went.
And I like Mason with Peak and then Zadorov with... That just like works so well. And why, if it worked, why are we changing it?
Right. Like, why would you, after your first win, after how many losses, swap it? Which is what Emily and I talked about as well. But, like, why would you do that? And my other issue is, I like Hampus with Peak, and Hampus is back.
This hurts my brain.
So it's like, do you put Hampus with Peak and then put Mason with Yoki Haru, or do you swap the two of them? Because Yoki Haru hasn't played with Hampus yet because of his injury last season.
Right.
And I don't know if Mason has either.
But also, he can't if they're not playing him.
And I think it speaks volumes that he stayed after practice to work on stuff with the coaches. One of 3 players to work on stuff. It was him, Mitten, and why can't I think of his name? We're not playing him right now.
Who aren't they playing? They switch the...
Gotta go through our lineup now. Why can't I think of him? Oh, VL. That's who it was. He stayed on the ice, and I think it speaks a lot, not to say something bad about Beecher, but I feel like it says a lot that Mitten stayed when he's basically been guaranteed in the lineup to work on stuff with the coaches. But Beecher didn't stay when he's been in and out of it. Like, it's the guys that aren't in the lineup that stayed, -1.
Clock it.
And I think that's very interesting and also kind of telling, because I'm like, why? If you're in and out of the lineup, and he's played, I want to say 4 games this season.
That sounds
He's played
right.
4. He has played 4 of our, however many we have played. He's played 4 of our 14 games. And the guy who's played all 14 games decides to stay to work on stuff with the coaches, but you decide not to.
Good for him, though, for staying.
Oh, 100%. Because you could just be like, oh, I'm in the lineup. I don't need to stay and work on stuff. But he's realizing, like, at such a young age, too, you know you need to work on stuff and you're choosing to actively stay to work on it.
Yeah. I think that shows they're proving they want their spot.
They are. He's really saying, I want to stay in the NHL. You don't have a reason to send me down. Like, you want to keep me here.
Mads, I'm sorry if you're watching this.
I'm very sorry. However, do I agree Beecher should be in the lineup over VL? Yes.
100%.
Except for maybe the Florida game. That was my one exception because that was very physical and he's a fighter and you don't just want to have your two fighters for that.
We can't afford penalties back to back anymore. We really can't.
No, and especially like if your two big guys are Kastelik and Zadorov, like, okay, you need to kill a penalty or someone just got like smushed. You need Zadorov. You can't just have them go fight the guy and go in the box. So like that makes sense. Other games, not so much.
I was gonna throw a diss at another hockey player, but I'll keep my mouth quiet.
Wait. I want to see if I can guess. Forward. Is it a forward?
Let me see. I don't know much about him. I just know I don't like him.
Is he on the Bruins at least? Please tell me he's on the Bruins.
No, he's not on the Bruins.
Oh. So now I'm just randomly guessing.
It's a New York team.
Islanders.
Other one.
Oh,
let's see.
I mean, technically Buffalo, but the Rangers.
Oh, true.
I always
yes,
forget
Rangers.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, they are New York. Who won the Rangers?
Why does it? I think he's signed solely to be the fighter. He cannot score to save his life.
Why can't I? Redneck. That too. Right? He's so young. I hate how they use him for fighting.
What is he? 23? 23. He's 6'9".
Oh my god, what a giant.
And I truly think he's going to severely hurt somebody.
Or himself, honestly.
Well, he's out right now, I think, because he broke his thumb.
He broke his thumb?
Yeah.
Oh, he got an upper body injury in a fight with Reeves.
It was against Reeves?
It was against Reeves. And apparently he messed up his thumb pretty badly.
Yeah, he broke his thumb.
But they waste his talent. Because, like, you do see the moments in the very few games where he's not hitting guys and is actually trying to focus on the game. Or, like, when he's down in the AHL, he very clearly has talent and the team is using him for one purpose. And I feel like there's a difference in, like, veterans who've been here for a while and kind of know their role versus a young guy who's still trying to play the game. And you're kind of forcing him into a box.
That, and you're taking up space for somebody who can actually most likely do both, fight and play for that. And his cap hit is in $975. He's got a whopping 5 goals for his NHL career. Drafted 5 years ago, by the way. So,
with a broken thumb.
I'm sorry, I think it's so funny. And
how do you break your thumb in a fight? Because I've been taught how to throw a punch. And you do it in a way so you don't break your thumb. So is he like...
Bro had this.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Bro.
is he holding his like thumb the wrong way, or did he like hit the visor and it just went weirdly against his thumb?
Sorry, I just think it's pretty funny that you have this fighter and now he's out because he broke his thumb.
In a fight. Like, it's not like he took a bad hit and landed weirdly and broke his thumb.
Right.
He was breaking his thumb in a fight.
ADHD got us again.
It's okay. It's fun when it gets us because the little side tangents,
yeah,
they're fun.
I need us to calm down and not have as many penalties. Which, I mean, from the most part, we're doing pretty good at.
It was what game was the bad one? Was that the Ottawa one? And the Islanders, we did have 5 penalties against the Islanders. Granted, one of them was a double minor for high sticking. So it's like 4 penalties, really. But because of the double minor, it's 5. We had 5 against Buffalo as well. Not counting the fight. And one of them was for an unsuccessful challenge for their second goal. Or no, their tying goal, which I totally believe was goaltender interference, by the way. Rules as written, you can't push the defender into their own goalie.
There's just so many. Damn.
And then we also had 5 penalties against Ottawa. So we had 3 games of back-to-back 5 penalties and then 1 against Carolina, which I will say we're lucky about.
Against Carolina, I think is crazy.
I feel like there's normally a ton of penalties when we play Carolina.
I feel like we're both pretty penalty-heavy teams. And for both of us to only have 1, were we tired that day?
Did we just close our eyes for a bit?
Probably. But I'm looking at our game versus Utah. We had 7.
We had 7 against Utah? No, we did not.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
They had 6. However, our face-off percentage that game, 59.3.
Ooh, is that our highest we've had in a game this season?
I feel like it, but it's also a game we lost. So I'm like, ooh, oh.
Okay, granted, one of those 7 penalties was a fight, and that fight was amazing.
I'm going to be so honest, I don't remember that fight.
Oh, the Castellic fight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love watching a Castellic fight.
I'm so tempted to go through. Yes. Fights.
Can we go down to Providence for a second?
Yes, I was going to bring that up.
Potsy popped off. I don't know what happened to that kid.
I didn't know he could fight.
I don't know.
This child?
I saw the clip and I went, and then I heard his name and I was like,
we sure? That's Maddie? You sure about that?
This angel baby is fighting? And then I saw it, I was like, oh. Okay, let's do the damn thing.
I saw someone quote tweet it and mention how he heard the message about how we're making a team out of piss and vinegar, and he decided he was going to join that.
I have a love-hate relationship with Twitter.
It's funny sometimes, and other times I want to delete it.
God.
But Providence did officially lose their first game. They went undefeated for the entire month of October, which is a franchise record that they have now set. So they went 7-0 in October. They lost their first game in November, which I forget. Was it the first? I think they played on the first.
I think it was
They had to have played on the first because today's the third.
And they won.
And they won yesterday, so they are now 8-1-0.
Can we just bring them up to the NHL and boom
Swap the teams real quick.
One day, let it count. Let the scores count. I don't care. Entertainment.
Mm-hmm. They are the top team in the Atlantic Division at 8-1-0 with 9 games played. The Penguins are right under them at 8-2-0. So we're both at 16 points. The highest points in the league is with the Colorado Eagles and the Pacific. They are 9-2-0 for 18 points. And then technically the Grand Rapids Griffins are technically above us with 16 points because they're 8-0.
They're popping off.
A lot of teams are popping off. We do have 3 teams that have only won 1 game, though, so that is kind of sad. The Thunderbirds, the Comets, and the Stars.
Poor babies.
We don't have anyone with only 1 win in the league. No. Oh, I'm shocked. The least amount of wins in the league is 3, and that's St. Louis and Calgary.
I would not expect that.
No. Calgary is 3-9-2, and St. Louis is 3-7-2.
Also, I'd like to say we are tied with 4 other teams for points right now in our freaking division or conference at 14 points.
I love that for us. Oh my god, there's so many teams with 14. Oh, okay. Find one that's not updated, because there's Carolina with 14 in our conference. I don't know if this is updated. Okay, so Carolina, Columbus, Tampa, the Rangers, Ottawa, and us are all at 14.
That's crazy.
So we have 6 teams total at that, which is insane with the teams that they range from.
Yeah. I'm very surprised to see Calgary at the bottom.
I am too, honestly. Also, Montreal at the top is like insane to me because what do you mean they're leading the Atlantic right now? And
Yeah.
actually, they're leading the Eastern because they have the tiebreaker against the Devils because they've played 1 less game. And Detroit and the Penguins. What do you mean Montreal's at the top of the Atlantic and the Eastern?
It won't last much longer.
No. I mean, Boston before today was in 5th in the Atlantic with our 3 wins. We have now gone down a spot because who played?
Oh, Toronto, right? They just won.
Or maybe I'm wrong. 1 minute. I'm just gonna swap the day real quick. Yeah, it was Toronto with their win. They jumped from 7th to 3rd with their win.
Who are we playing tomorrow? Islanders?
Tomorrow is, if I get to the right month, tomorrow is the Islanders, and then we play Ottawa at home, and then we have Toronto over the weekend. In Toronto for the Hockey Hall of Fame game, because that kicks off the Hall of Fame weekend. And then we will see Toronto again on Tuesday at home. We're having a lot of teams in very quick succession right now, I've noticed, because what do you mean we played Carolina Saturday and then we're going to play them in 2 weeks, and then Toronto is 3 days apart. The Islanders are like a week apart, and Ottawa's like a week apart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was looking at that earlier. We're playing those 3 teams very early on.
I mean,
Very
I
quickly.
believe we have 4 against Ottawa this year. I know we have 3 against Carolina, and I believe 3 against the Islanders. And I think Toronto's also at 4, so it could be to like build that rivalry. Because I do like it when we play them closer, because you do get that heatedness between the teams as well, which makes the games more interesting.
Yeah. I see both sides, and then it's like, oh, we just played them. We know how they like to do this. Let's take the advantage and do this and that. So,
But it's something.
I'm still getting used to the stats little section on the ESPN app or the NHL app. It's weirding me out.
I swear they change how they do the stats on the NHL website, at least like every other year, because it's entirely different from what it used to look like.
Yeah, I can't keep up with it.
No. Laney, is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Do we want to talk more about Halloween?
Oh, we could. We have the group picture. I can pull that up.
Yes. Sway and his
Of the group.
fiance brought the yellow brick road with them to the party. I think that is so
I like
funny.
his dedication.
Also, I think it's funny that he didn't shave and you just see a darker silver.
Where is the photo? Did they not? They didn't post the photo.
I think Hannah has it.
Please tell me Hannah has it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me.
Oh, and I might be dumb, but who's Mason and Mitten supposed to be?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Somebody said, I was looking at someone and someone said Vanilla Ice, but I don't. Anyway, they all kind of popped off.
Yeah, because you have Harris with the scooter here for Halloween, and then at the event yesterday, he didn't have the scooter. He was just in a boot.
Right.
Which is crazy to think about.
I think it was very funny that McAvoy went with Defying Gravity.
I love that concert so much.
comes to this party dressed as Glinda.
Like, look at him. He has the wig and everything.
He's so proud too. He knew exactly what he wanted to be and just went for it.
I need to know who brought that up out of him and Kylie, and I really feel like it was him.
Oh, 100%. And I know he was just like, and I want to be Glinda.
100%. I do love how Zaka is a cat, and then Zadorov and Beecher both went with the same costume.
Yeah. I wonder if they planned that or if they just both walked in and was like, oh.
I guess we're the same.
Breaking Bad was good. Willy Wonka was good.
The one that Husudinov did with his wife?
Insane.
The makeup. Oh my god.
Insane. The commitment.
Look at that. I mean, the commitment for Sway to even paint his face, too. Like,
yeah.
Who is that all the way in the back? Who is the bull?
I don't know. To be fair, I couldn't name a few of these people.
Fair. I mean, I found Geeky.
See, I barely recognized Geeky. It took me a couple times to look at the photo to actually find him.
I think it's the smile. That is the only reason why I can identify him, is the smile.
I can't stop looking at anybody but McAvoy. He's just like he's right there.
This little crowd.
Oh.
Okay. Why can I not think of who this is?
That's what I've been trying to think of.
I'm like, I need to start throwing numbers because there's Castellic. We have Beecher. Is that Middlestat?
I think so.
Okay.
Very geeky.
Geeky, McAvoy, Corrali, Harris, Zadorov, Zaka, Peak. It's got to be one of the new guys, and I feel so bad for not knowing.
Look, in our defense, we have a brand new team.
I'm still trying to learn half of them. Who's Willy Wonka? I don't think I ever learned who that was.
I know it. I'm so brain farting on this right now.
Did we post it? Because I know we posted some of them.
Oh my god, who is that? It's on the tip of my tongue. I lost the picture.
Did Ty tweet it? I need to know. Because he's the one who confirmed
Elias.
that Corrali was... That's Elias.
I think that's Elias.
Where's Hampus?
I don't... Did we see a Hampus?
I don't know.
I'm going to the Instagram one.
I know, I'm like, who is who?
There's people missing. Oh, wait.
Because how many people are there?
Too many. I think that's Elias.
I think it doesn't help. Like, I understand the wags are in it, but having them in there and I'm trying to count around and I'm like, how many people is this?
Hold up. Don't worry. I got this.
Wait, I already lost count of how many people I was counting. No, I think is there 22 of them? Are we missing someone?
I don't see Hampus. But I'm like 99% sure that that's Willy Wonka's Elias.
Oh my god, that's Pasta all the way back here. That's who it was that I couldn't tell the face of. Okay, so that's Pasta. He's covered by everyone that I was like, what face is that?
Okay. Yeah. Willy Wonka's Elias.
Okay, and the bull is Janelle.
Who's the pirate?
I don't know.
We're playing our own game of Where's Waldo.
We're trying to guess which Bruins player is who. I'm sorry to anyone that's listening and not actually watching and looking at this picture with us. This probably sounds so boring to you, but if you could see our faces, we're just like zoned in, checking like the group chat, Instagram, everything. Oh, someone's boring. He didn't even post a photo.
Oh, you know who's also not there?
Who?
I'm fact checking. Korpisalo's not there either.
There's no Corby?
Damn, I gotta look up the Bruins roster to go through this.
What do you mean there's no Korpisalo? What do you mean he has no posts on his freaking Instagram and he's a private account?
Oh, Corpy? Yeah, he's a private account.
Yeah. Why does he have to do that?
Okay. So you already forgot who we said was there. Okay, Beecher's there.
I'm like, I need to start putting numbers on top of them. Let me open Paint and just start throwing numbers on people.
Arvidsson.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna spend this part of the podcast going on freaking MS Paint.
You know what I love doing is if I don't really know how to say their names, I go with their first name instead of their last name and just hope people know who I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. It's sharing my screen. Cool. We can officially... Oh, it gets pixelated.
Oh.
Who cares? It's fine.
It's
okay,
fine.
So I'm gonna type their numbers. Maybe not at that size font, but
26.
Oh, are we even typing? We are. It just didn't swap the fonts off. Alright, we got 26. What number is Harris?
Is whose?
Harris is 43, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Realized I should probably do a color that we can see.
You could probably get away with white.
Yeah. We have Zaka.
Zadorov.
We have Zadorov. We have Raleigh. McFoy gets it on his very pretty dress.
Who's the alien?
I don't know who is the freaking alien. I'm so curious. Is Hampus not here?
I don't think he is. Do we know who the pirate is?
I don't know who the pirate is.
I feel like
No,
this is
that's number
posted.
48. The fun challenge of typing every player's number. Okay, this one's Joe. Just gonna go above his head. I don't know who half of these people are, and I feel really bad for saying that.
They're in costume, so it's gonna be harder.
That's true. Oh my god, get rid of that 39, please. There you go. This is our maybe middle stat question mark. I don't know who anyone else is. Oh,
It's
feature.
the pirate Yorkie.
Oh, maybe I didn't even think about. That's so bad. I didn't even think about him.
Is it Yorkie Hario?
We are missing 4 players.
I couldn't tell you who's in the back. Hold on.
No, I can tell you Hampus isn't here.
This is really gonna bother me.
I'm gonna cry about this. Oh, Arvidsson isn't on there. Well, he didn't even, if he posted it, it was on his story, so that's cool.
It's a construction hat. Asperat. However you say his name.
Is it? The orange one?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be. Oh, he also played his first NHL game during this week. So congratulations to him on playing his first NHL game. Because that
He
was the
scored, or
first
was that
game
someone
Mason said.
else?
I don't think he did.
I don't remember.
We're gonna say it's him because I think it's him.
Based off pictures, I think it's him. I'm going off
It has
the
to
facial hair.
be. Yuki Haru might actually be the alien.
45. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but
Who the heck is the pirate?
I
think I'm gonna call it quits on the pirate. I give up.
Is it Arvidsson?
Is it or is it Asimov? It's one of them.
We need to look at these. I'm gonna go to a practice one day and pull this picture up and be like, "Who's who?"
Sign where you are in this photo.
I should print it at CVS. If the wags are there, they could sign it.
That'd be cool. Just be like, hey, were you in the Halloween photo? If so, can you please kindly sign where you are? If not, you can sign in the corner.
There's too many people.
Oh, is Callahan still up for this? Because he just recently got sent down.
Oh.
Is that why Hampus isn't in it? Maybe? Depending on when they did it. It might have been before Hampus was activated or around the time his daughter was born, so maybe Callahan's in it.
Was activated is such a funny sentence out of context.
Hampus was activated, fun fact.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. This hurts my brain.
I'm gonna call it quits on that because I actually might cry if I can't figure out who's who.
The question mark.
I mean, I think it's Middlestat. I don't have confirmation.
My t-shirt's not accurate anymore.
What's your t-shirt?
Frederick.
Oh. No.
The start of it all.
None of my Bruins merch is canon anymore. I have a Krug shirt, a Bergie shirt. Like, yeah, he retired a Bruin, but he's not playing. I have a Ryan Donato t-shirt.
Damn.
I love my emotional support fourth liners. I have a Freddie shirt. I have an entire shelf of Bergeron above me. I have one thing of Bruins merch. That is two. But I have the March Munch cereal that Marshy did. I have a Carlo jersey downstairs. I have a Freddie photo and puck. I have a Swaymark puck. A Freddie jersey, a crap ton of Bergeron jerseys. And then my two canon ones are my pasta that I got. Because we still have him. And my McAvoy jersey that I got by accident.
None of mine are current. I've got a Marchand jersey and the Frederick t-shirt.
I got one jersey, and I haven't worn it to a game because I was so upset about it.
Real.
No offense to McAvoy.
I bought
I was
the
just
t-shirt.
expecting a Bergeron.
Oh no. I had bought the t-shirt like a couple weeks before he was traded. There was like no talks.
No,
like,
of him being traded.
Anything, nothing. I mean, like, yeah, we kind of assumed, but I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
I didn't think we'd trade like freaking everyone.
That part. But I got it, and I'm not even kidding. The day I get the notification for shipping is when he got traded.
Oh, so you're the reason he left. Your shipping of it shipped him out.
So sorry. I will never buy a Boston Bruins merch again.
It's like my mom. She would get jerseys with players' names on them, and like following her getting the jersey, like the next season they would get traded.
Okay,
or they would like leave the team. So my mom isn't allowed to get jerseys anymore. And we've been talking about it this year because we got her a custom, or my dad got her a custom jersey forever ago that has like, I believe it's their anniversary on it, but it has our last name in the name.
That's cute.
And I'm like, it isn't Mitten's last name, but it is his first name, and it's spelled the same way. So is he about to get cursed?
We're gonna go reverse psychology and say no now.
Yeah, because it's not the last name. So like, it would be like if your last name was David. It doesn't mean like 4 seasons ago when we had like 5 Davids on the team that all of them were gonna up and leave.
Right. I'm gonna get a custom jersey that has Kevin on it.
As you should, honestly. I want a custom Kevin jersey. I think that'd be so funny.
Imagine a Home Alone jersey.
Okay, so what if we sell that to the NHL real quick?
The house? Like, what if it was just a house on the front?
Sell it to fanatics and be like, so you guys remember when you made that tweet? Here's a jersey idea, and now we request the money.
That part.
You guys can make the jersey, but it's our idea, so.
50-50. Let's go. Or
money real quick.
I will take free tickets for the rest of my life.
Oh my god, please. Free tickets to Bruins games. My wallet would be saved.
One of these days, I'm just going to say, you know what? I'm just going to go down to Boston, buy tickets day of, and see where I end up.
That's what I do. I will literally, last time we went to a game, or 2 times ago, I think it was, I literally bought the tickets in the car as we were driving to the Garden.
Because I don't want to pay $300 for tickets.
No, by day of. I like right when you're at the Garden. Super cheap.
Because if I'm paying that much, my team better win, or I will be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least have a good fight.
For the one we got day of, for both of our tickets combined, it ended up being under $100 because it was within an hour of game time.
I might
Which
do
never
it.
happens. Do it.
I kind of want to do it for my birthday because they have a game the day before. And I'm like,
When's your birthday?
January 12th.
Who did they play?
I was a happy camper because they played January 11th against the Florida Panthers. And that was when we got rid of our 6-game losing streak last season.
Nice.
Set a record for the 6-game losing streak. Or whatever it was. Ooh.
Your birthday's gonna be fun. You have a game right before it and a game right after it.
It's either going to be fun or it's going to be terrible.
I mean, you got it back to back. Because we played the 10th, the 11th, and then the 13th.
Good God.
It's okay. You should do it for not this upcoming Tuesday, but next Tuesday.
Are you going?
Yeah, it's my birthday game.
Oh, it's your birthday game?
My birthday's next week.
Oh my gosh. Whoop whoop.
I'll be old.
Our birthdays are, at least yours is still in fall.
That's true.
I don't know if I'll want to drive 2 hours for a game in January.
I mean, 50-50 with New England. It's either to be like super nice or super bad.
Yeah, I'm betting
and it'll
it's going to
either be super bad right before the game and super nice after it, or like vice versa.
Yeah. And knowing my luck, it would be terrible.
Oh, 100%. I'm like, knowing my luck, I'd get on a train for a last minute game and it would like break down and I'd be like, cool. Can't even go to the game now.
I'd cry. I'd be like, can you let me out? I'm getting an Uber.
Please, I need to make it to the Boston Bruins.
God. Ugh.
Are you ready for predictions?
Oh, I'm bad at predictions. Let's do it.
It's okay. We've been, I had like 6-0 against Carolina. Emily had 5-1. Jacob was like, oh, it's going to be like 11-1 Carolina. None of us were remotely close.
But it's just like so unpredictable right now with our team. Like, I didn't expect us to win against the Hurricanes.
No. I thought that was a sure loss. And I'm like, listen, I mean this so nicely. I know he's asleep, so he's not going to hear this. But I mean this so nicely to Jacob. If we have to lose to Carolina this month, I wanted it to be Saturday. I don't care if it's his birthday. I want it that day and not on the day of my wedding.
That's so valid. Playing Islanders tomorrow.
Yep. Islanders, 7:00. It's an away game.
Which means it's not a blackout for me. Let's see, we're on a 3. I'm honestly going to say we lose.
Okay. What you thinking?
We'll go 3-4.
Okay.
Because we do great for 3 games, and then we tend to plummet. And then
I mean, that is how we started the season.
we do great. We kind of go in waves.
I think, again, because it's the Islanders, we're going to win because they're not allowed to win. And we're going to win 3-0.
A shutout.
I can't let the Islanders win. I'm sorry.
I thought we were going to get a shutout the other night.
I really did. And then, of course, they had to go ahead and score in, like, what, the final 2 minutes of the game?
Yeah, I was bummed about that one.
Okay. Then on Thursday, we are back home. We are playing against Ottawa for another 7 o'clock game.
Reverse psychology. We win. Let's go. We win 7-2.
I'll take it. I will take that.
People are not going to know that I'm joking.
No, it's going to be like 7-2 Ottawa instead again.
Wrong team.
I have 2-1 Ottawa.
God.
And then on Saturday, we are flying to Toronto for their 7 o'clock game because literally all of our games until the 19th are at 7 o'clock.
Criminal. I have a job.
I'm closed tomorrow, so I'm actually going to miss the start of that game, and I'm really upset about that. They not understand that I have a life, and they need to revolve the games around my life.
Play the Maple Leafs.
I mean, it's Toronto. We always, I can't say always, but we typically come out on top.
I don't know.
Well, while you're thinking, I have 4-1 Boston. It's Toronto. I have faith. I feel like they're one of the few teams that really, like, even if we suck, kind of spark us to play.
I'll go 4-3 Boston, and we win in overtime.
Ooh, okay. I like that one. I think I like that more than the 4-1, just because. It'll probably be like Toronto's up 3-0, and then we crush their dreams again.
Please.
Because we always crush their dreams.
It's so satisfying.
It's so much fun.
Speaking of Toronto, really quick, the video of Seacrest getting pulled out.
Oh my god. I love that video so much. That
And
is
the way
the funniest thing.
He just took it. Didn't fight.
He accepted
nothing.
it.
He just he's like, this is my fate now.
He's like, I'm gonna pull by the goalie. Might as well go limp and let him just drag me.
Literally. And I was like, that is so funny.
Relaxing little skate session real quick. I don't have to do any effort.
Anyways. I'm going to have to clarify in my predictions that I'm joking with the Senators.
No. I have no clue what Emily's doing for hers. But I'm totally gonna send her what you did.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping that 7 too, because that is so funny.
Reverse psychology. We're gonna hit them with the you did it to us, we're gonna do it to you. And you know what would be more painful? If it's Sway and Olmark in that net.
That'd be fun.
I almost
I
said shutout. But I don't want to do that if Ollie's in net.
No, that's fair. That he has suffered so much. The fact that they're like, hey, he's played 8 of our last 9, so we're not even going to dress him in case we need a backup for tonight. We're going to give him a break for his mental health. Like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
Also, with how their team has been in front of them, like, even with the games they've won, they were the first team to let in 20 goals against, the first team to let in 30 goals against, I believe the first team to let in 40 against. Like, where is this team in front of him?
Not there in their own world.
I mean, apparently they're there against the Bruins.
I feel bad for goalies, except
goalies deserve all the sympathy in the world, for the most part. Not all goalies, but the ones we like do.
Yes. I hate goalie slander.
I hate how a loss is blamed entirely only on the goalie, but a win is the team and not the goalie. It's like, how is a win the team effort, but a loss is only on the goalie? Like, it's a team sport.
You've seen how heated I get. Yeah, I like to make it known that it's not just the goalie on the ice. It's also offense and defense on the ice. And most of the time, defense isn't doing anything.
Right. Like, in order to get to the goalie, you have to skate by 5 different guys of the same team.
And who knows what our forwards are doing sometimes.
They're off in Narnia.
Literally. I love hockey. That's my eye twitches.
Love hockey. I grew up with that. It's great. It doesn't make me want to scream and cry. Never.
My week doesn't depend on if my team wins or loses. It's fine.
No, my mood's not at all determined by them playing a sport. No, not at all.
I saw a post where it said, I'm actually going to hire an Etsy witch to curse the team to win.
Dude, we should.
I'm down. If everybody donates $1, we can buy an Etsy witch.
If you donate right now in the names of Pucks and Power Plays podcast, we can buy an Etsy witch to help the Bruins win again.
Exactly. They'll get into playoffs.
They'll make it. I still have some hopes that we make it as a wild card. Second wild card, though.
I hope so.
If we could somewhat hold our own against Carolina, I do have some faith.
Yeah, I think that would be huge. And Florida. I don't want to see them
held our own
again.
against Florida.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to see them in the playoffs again.
Well, then we have someone else eliminate them, or they just don't make the playoffs, which I know won't happen, but they don't make the playoffs.
I need a miracle to happen, and we win the Stanley Cup.
Okay. I will find the Etsy witch, and then I'll be like, okay, everyone, donate $1, please. We need the dollar for charity.
2011 was too long ago.
So long ago. I remember 2013. I remember 2019.
2016 is going to be 10 years ago soon, so.
No, thank you. Oh my god, we're like almost closer to 20 years away from that win than we are 10 years away from it. Because we're in the later half of this year, so we're
That really puts it into perspective.
And it's almost been, yeah, because we won 14 years ago. So next year will be like the perfect halfway. We'll hit whatever date they win the cup, and then after that, we'll be closer to 20 years than we will be 10 years.
I walked into a Warrior Ice Arena last year and I went, wow, that'd be nice to have another one of those hanging up.
When I was in there on Friday, I was looking at how like they space everything for all the jersey numbers that they have up, and I'm like, they're all spaced one apart, and that's literally how much room they have. And I'm like, so how are they gonna do it when we put Z up there now? Like, where are you gonna clump them all together? Because there isn't space with putting his up there for them in Warrior to space it out in every other now.
Oh, that'll bother me.
I know. I'm like, how are they gonna do it? Do they find a way to like group it like 2-1, 2-1 or something? Or like
That would look the best.
I would hope they do that.
Who knows?
I have no clue. Maybe they'll save the spot for like Bergie next to him.
Oh, please.
I feel like we're gonna get that one in like the next 2 years.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's no way we don't. And if we
no way
don't
we don't hear it.
If not, we need to have a serious discussion with everybody in the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this not getting done? Actually, why wasn't it done sooner?
But I don't see it by the start of the 28-29 season. I'm going to start calling some people.
28-29? That is crazy to say.
Yeah, that
it's not that far, but
it's
3
seasons away. Because we have 26-27 and then 27-28. So they have 2 seasons to do it before I start come knocking on their doors and being like, so.
That seems so far, but it's really not.
No, and that's so scary about time, too.
God.
Time is terrifying.
They're going to hit us with the most devastating trade and then be like, hey, here you go. Sorry.
By the way, we just traded like half your team. Anyways, Bergie number retirement. I can't even trade half her team with all the no movement clauses.
Oh, we do have a lot of those, huh?
We have so many.
And then a lot of them are and then a lot of them are RFAs.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that far away either.
No, we're only a month into the season. I'm already like, okay, so for next season, when this season ends.
March is coming up.
It's November.
Hey, holidays blend in together, and then all of a sudden it's January, and you're like, oh.
No, I swear October flew by.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean it's November?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's so crazy.
God.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Not that I can think of.
I know I'm ready to start anything else I can think of besides the Halloween and all the injuries, and I don't think there's anything.
Lindholm baby.
Yeah, the cute little baby, the newest Bruin. There's a lot. There's going to be a few more Bruins babies, I think, this season.
Yeah.
Or at least one other one.
Isn't Middlestat expected?
I know.
Or did he just...
Yoki Haru is.
I get confused with who proposed and who's having a kid, and
it all blurs together, and I'm like, we have 10 announcements, and half are engagements, and half are they're married and babies.
Not on our team anymore. But Charlie Coyle's another girl dad.
Oh my god, yes. He's made to be a girl dad.
He is. I don't think. Oh, God. That is such a cute family.
I'm so excited for them to have another girl.
Oh. Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
All right. Then I guess we will end it here. Our lovely little, very long, very sidetracked conversation that we had minus Emily. But it's okay. When Emily is back, we will eventually have one with the three of us because it needs to happen.
Yes.
It will be so much fun. We basically have it every week just with you in the comments, so.
True.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
But this is our last podcast for 2 weeks now. We will not be recording next week because of life and jobs, and we will not be recording the week after that also because of life and a wedding. So we will officially be back on November 24th, and I believe we do have an announcement for that date. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on socials. Even though we won't be recording, we still will be posting. And you can always find the podcast at Pucks and PPs Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. We do have our Discord, so send a message if you want to join for book club. You can also listen to us. If you ever get bored of missing us within these 2 weeks, you can find all of our episodes on Spotify, Apple, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. I'm Liz. You can find me at Liz__Fraser. Laney, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Laney May P.
And you can also find BSEN at BSEN_617. And if you go on their Twitter, in the bio, you can find all of the other podcasts that our network hosts, including football, baseball, and basketball. So you can keep an eye on that while we're out. You can listen in with everything else going on with the other sports for their seasons. But for all, it was nice chatting with all of you guys tonight and having you here with us. And we will be back in 3 weeks. Bye.
Bye.